Okay, we're back at the Inside Line Connect Media Camp on the spot with kind of a famous guy this time. You might not know this, but we're with Chris Cooley from CCR Sports, and you might recognize him from what? An EA Sports video game cover back 2000.
Supercross something.
Yeah, you were actually the model for Imig, because at the time he was hurt and busted up. So, so a little known fact but we're here with CCR Sports, and I've had one of these things in my truck for as long as I can remember. Tell us a little bit about what you got going on, what CCR Sports is, all that fun stuff.
Well, CCR Sports is a company I started about 26 years ago. Started sort of by accident or out of necessity. You can look at it either way. And what it came from is this moto rack that I make right here. This is the original Bed Buddy moto rack. And what it does is it reinforces the bulkhead of your truck. It provides wheel chock slots in order to hold the front wheel in place, so that way you don't get any of that wheel twist driving down the highway, which, as most of you guys know, your wheel starts sliding sideways on the bulkhead of the truck, causing tie-down slack on that inside tie-down. Next thing you know, bikes are falling over, tie-down hooks are popping off, and it's just mayhem on the side of the road. So out of necessity, as a guy riding motocross every day in Southern California, bouncing around beat-up roads, needed a way to haul my bike so it's safer and more secure, would also reinforce my truck.
Now the Bed Buddy came with like the extra loops for the tie downs, and that's before we had actual cool tie downs and all that kind of stuff. Now this thing, like you said, has been around for a really long time. What is the progression? Because I'm seeing like kind of a hybrid adjustable deal right here. So what's that?
It's the hybrid. That's exactly what it is. This is the new hybrid moto rack. And this kind of came from, you know, feedback from customers over 20 some odd years that wanted maybe sometimes a little bit different configuration. The hybrid allows them to do that. What we have here is a 6063 extruded aluminum track specifically designed for the application. And again, what the track does, reinforces the bulkhead of your truck. Then you've got the wheel slots, which on the hybrid we call it a moto vise. It actually opens and closes like a vise. So whether you have a skinny little BMX tire, a cruiser tire, some big fat tire thing, this wheel chock is adjustable to accommodate that tire. Also, of course, you have your tie-down hooks and so forth. But what it does, it allows you, the customer, to configure this rack any way you want, anytime you need it. So if you don't want the chocks on there, bam, take them off. If you want a one chock in the middle, you can do that. We offer extenders for them, so you can actually stagger bikes back if you want to haul multiple bikes. Provides adequate handlebar clearance. And what a lot of guys are doing now, because theft is becoming more prevalent in a lot of areas, they're putting bed covers on their trucks. They're running into a problem with, well, how do I haul my bike with my bed cover when it's folded up against the cab? With the extender, that extends it back slightly enough to where the guy can pull his motorcycle into that extended wheel chock, still have his bed cover on the truck. When he gets to his favorite riding spot, he unloads his bikes, closes the cover, secures his gear, and away he goes. So it gives those guys a lot of alternatives. And this also works excellent in motor vans, whether you want to mount it to the wall in your van, or we have these really trick brackets that allow you to mount it to the rear passenger seat in your moto van. It takes up zero space. Even in a 144, you can haul 3 full-size bikes staggered and close the back doors. And so you can do that with both of these products here.
So now I know in my truck, I don't have a big truck, I have a Nissan Frontier, and I know that they have a track system in that. Are you still making those track systems to where they can kind of take what comes out and make it to where they can customize it for what they need?
Absolutely, yeah. A lot of you guys have Toyota trucks that have their deck rail system, or Nissan Frontiers and Titans, which have the Unitrack system in it. We make tie-down anchors very similar to these that are specifically designed to fit in the Nissan and the Toyota truck, and also wheel chocks as well. So you can basically take the factory deck rail system that your truck came, outfit it with our products, and instant motor rack.
All right, so I guess we need to let you get away, because you're gonna put a system in the official FMF truck of Little D, mainly because Little D didn't want to do it. So all right, well thanks a lot, and there you have it. That's Chris from CCR Sports. Check his website out, and you might need that for your truck.
American made.